Hi everyone, we are here again with Miss Norma White, and today she'll be teaching me how to write a thank you letter.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, writing thank you notes is very important because it's your way of expressing your appreciation to someone who has done something nice for you. So I want to show you a few things. Now this talks about thank you notes. And you see the different kinds of print is there. So you can decide how you want to write it. But anyway, when you look at a thank you note, it allows you to express your appreciation for something good that has been done for you. So the first thing you want to do is decide what you're going to use, whether you're going to use a card or stationery. And a card is a simple piece of paper, or it's the nice stationery that you can purchase. So it's left up to you as to which way you want to go with it. Either item can be found in the grocery store, or in the card shop, the drugstore, the gift shop. And it can be bought individually, or it can be purchased in a box, deciding on how many you need to use. And of course, they can be funny, sentimental, simple, or designed. So that's all left up to you. Once you have decided on how you're going to send your thank you note, then you want to think about what to put in it. So the first thing is the greeting. You want to begin with a proper greeting, and that's done in the top left-hand corner of the piece of paper or the card, whichever you're using. And the greeting should be done in such a way as to be very personal and to let a person know that you're sending it to someone that you are acquainted with. So you could send it as Dear Mrs. Quinn, or Dear Mrs. somebody, or Dear Mr. someone. But you want to make it as personal as you can, because the more personal it is, the more it shows that you appreciate what has been done. All right, after you do your greeting, then the next thing you want to look at is the body of the card or the stationery. So you thank the person clearly, and you don't want to forget to leave out anything. So you want to thank them so much for something in particular. You may want to say thank you for the gift certificate that you sent me, or you want to say thanks for the beautiful scarf, or however you want to express it. But the thanks is to let them know that you really do appreciate what was sent to them. And of course, you can be formal or informal. If you're sending it to a co-worker or to your boss, that would be a more formal way. But if you're sending it to a relative or a friend, then that would be more personal. Then the next thing you want to do is think about whether you've said all that needs to be said. For example, if you're telling someone thanks for the gift card that they sent you, you might want to say, I used it to purchase the books that I would need for my class next semester. Or you may want to say, if they sent you a gift that you're going to wear, thanks for the sweater that you sent. And it was very warm when I went outside yesterday. So those kind of things you can add into your personal messages that you send to a family member or a friend. But of course, if it's a more formal one, you would not get that personal with them. You would remain very formal and say, thank you so much for the lovely gift. I appreciate it so much, and I will enjoy using it, and so forth. Okay, and then we look at the closing. And the closing is very important also. You don't just say this and then say goodbye. You want to close it out in a very nice way. So you can say thank you again for whatever the gift was. And then you can say, hopefully I'll see you again soon, or hopefully we will be able to get together very soon, or however you want to close it out so that it will show that you're really thoughtful and you appreciate what was given to you. And then the next thing you would want to do is sign your name, tell them who you are. If it's a business person, they may not remember everything. Their secretary may have sent you the gift, so you put your full name there. Because if it's a family member, a good friend, you would just say sincerely and your name. Now here are some sample notes. You see how they look?
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're very pretty. They're done very nicely. If you're using stationery, it might look like this. Or if you're using a card, it may have the decorations on it.
Yeah.
So it's just left to your choice as to how you want to select the stationery to be sent to a person.
So, say if I had a birthday party and my parents came, would I still include the body, or would you like to appreciate them that they came? Or like I say, hopefully I can see you next year when it comes time for your birthday.
Yeah, that would be something nice to put in there.
Okay.
And if it's a birthday party, you would want to thank them if you want to name the gift that they gave. If you had, say, 50 or 60 people there, you might not be able to list all of that.
Yeah.
So it may be a little more general. But if it's just a small group of people, then you would know exactly what was given, and you would be able to personalize it. The next part of the note is the envelope. You want to make sure that it's addressed properly. So in the top left-hand corner, it would be who it's from and your address, your full address.
Mm-hmm.
And then about in the middle of the envelope, it would be who it's going to. And it has to be separated so that the postman won't get it mixed up and send the wrong thing to the wrong person. And then another important part is the stamp. The stamp goes in that upper right-hand corner, and you want to make that as neatly as possible. Write legibly. You want to write so that it can be read properly. Some people just scribble. We call it scribble scrabble. You don't want to do that. You want to write as neatly as possible so that it can be read easily.
Thank you.
All right.
Like Miss Norma said, the ending is always what matters. So I hope we can see you guys on the next episode of the EmpowerMe podcast. And thank you so much. And that'll be it for today.